Today we're going to look at phrasal verbs with the preposition up. So up has some specific meanings when it's used in a phrasal verb. So today we're going to look at one of the meanings of up, and I hope that this will help you to better understand phrasal verbs that use this preposition. So the first phrasal verb we're looking at is cheer up. So maybe you've heard this phrasal verb before. The meaning of cheer up means to make somebody happier. So for example, to cheer somebody up when they're maybe sad, maybe somebody's in hospital, you could send them flowers to cheer them up. Okay, so in this case, up, the meaning is of improving something or increasing something. So here we're increasing the person's happiness, so we're making them happier. The second phrasal verb we're going to look at with up, with the same meaning of increasing or improving, is to bring up. So bring up is one of the most basic phrasal verbs that we learn when we start learning English. It's important to remember that bring up is used in the passive voice. So normally what we will say would be, I was brought up by somebody. So normally it's somebody's parents or grandparents that will bring them up. So for example, I can say I was brought up by my mother and father. Okay, so that's the meaning, is that my mother and father helped me to develop as a child. Another phrasal verb which is a similar meaning to bring up is to grow up. So to grow up, the difference is that it's used in an active voice. So you'd say I grew up. So for example, I could say I grew up in Wicklow. Okay, so this is the place where I changed from a child into a young adult. So to grow up normally means to develop as a child or a baby to a child to a young adult. So it's normally used about young people, and it's talking about this development. So again, we're looking at an improvement or an increase in the child's maturity. Continuing with this idea of the preposition up meaning an increase or an improvement, we will often use up to say that something has increased. So the phrasal verb we use in this case would be put up. Okay, so if we want to say that somebody has increased the price of something, for example, we could say Dublin Bus has put up the price of a ticket. Okay, so when we say somebody has put something up, the meaning is that they have increased it. Okay, so again, we're using this meaning of increasing something. Another example of using the preposition up to talk about improving or increasing something would be to back up. So back up has a number of different meanings, but the one that we're looking at today is the idea, so to back something up can mean to give it more strength, to strengthen it. Okay, so imagine a situation where you're giving a presentation and you want to show the person some more information, so you use some statistics, maybe some charts, for example. So in this case, you present the information, but you back up the information with the charts and with the statistics. So this means that you give it extra strength. You improve what you're saying essentially by backing it up, so by giving it some extra strength. Okay, so this means to back up. It can also be used in the context of, for example, if your friend is trying to explain something and maybe somebody doesn't believe them or somebody's arguing with them, you can come and help your friend and give them strength, and you back your friend up. So to back somebody up or to back an idea up is to give it more strength, to make it stronger, to improve the idea. So all the time we're using this up preposition to mean improving something, making it stronger, increasing it, this kind of idea. Another example with the preposition up, talking again about improving, is to do up. So if we say that we're doing something up, for example, I'm doing my sitting room up or I'm doing my house up, the meaning is that I am decorating, I'm trying to make the place look more beautiful. So to do up, again, the meaning is improving. So in this case, do up, the meaning is to improve how a house looks or how the place where you live looks.